So when talking to our clients, there's probably 4 key areas that we identified that was a real issue, and that revolves around getting the appropriate skilled labour to do the tasks, allowing them to also meet their compliance, because there's very strict compliance requirements with these assets, and then it moved into the inconsistency of their maintenance costs. Each month it could fluctuate substantially, but a big portion, and the fourth part of that, is the identification of customer damage and separating that out so it's not actually rolled up into their maintenance cost. So as a result of the conversation with our customers, we've developed a program which we've called M.A.P, and that stands for Managed Asset Program. And what that allows us to do is provide a list of solutions. It can start with just simply a program that'll ensure they meet their compliance. We can then, and that's by doing the quarterly and annual inspections, we can add to that the annual engine service and filter changes. But then it can go to a much deeper level, and we can get into full lifecycle management. So, that can go from a delivery of a new machine right through to taking it back at the end of 5 or 7 years. But during that time, they would have a fixed monthly cost, so they would know that they would only be charged X amount of dollars every month. And then on top of that, another advantage that comes out of that is just single invoicing. So we could be doing this program anywhere from someone with 1 machine up to 4,000 machines, and reduce all that invoices just down to 1 consolidated invoice a month. And one of the really important options that has now become available is telematics, and it's a big thing in the industry these days. And the telematics allows us to track the asset and A, know exactly where it is, but B, more importantly, service it when it needs servicing. And then the third component is then when it does have a fault or a failure or something like that, we can remotely access the machine and determine whether it's really a fault or maybe it's an operator error, which then means we don't have to go to site, or the customer owner doesn't have to go to site. And if they do, that actually is a customer charge as opposed to it falling back into that maintenance bucket again. Some of the key benefits of using the M.A.P program is that you will end up with compliance peace of mind, obviously, and also you'll end up with increased availability of the asset, which will allow you to increase utilisation and return on investment. And we see that increased availability around the fact that we're the OEM of the product, we're specialised in it, and we've been able to really fine-tune those procedures so we can do the same task every time we visit the machine and not waste time doing the job. And the next step for anyone that's interested in one of our M.A.P programs would be to talk to myself or any one of the friendly ground support team, and we'll tailor a program that suits your needs. And that may be just one tiny portion of the options we've got, or it could be a full life cycle management program where we deliver a new machine and take it away 7 years later.